Plato's relationship wisdom. Don't talk about your personal life more than necessary. Our selfish nature makes us insensitive to the suffering of others. So few people will genuinely care about your personal life and comfort you. Rather, your story will spread around and be consumed as a topic of boredom or come back to you one day as a secret. Also, oversharing about yourself can actually push people away rather than bring them closer. Relationships are constantly changing over time. You never know where you'll be in a few years, even if you're very close now. No relationship is forever. If you're in a relationship with someone who is keeping your deepest secrets, you're going to have a lot of unnecessary things to worry about. You need to be careful not to expose your bad habits or unfortunate family history to the judgment and criticism of others. Keeping certain aspects of your life a secret can help you feel like you're a more decent person and deserve to be respected. It's foolish to spill the beans about your private life and then come home and wish you hadn't said it. Don't brag about yourself. Bragging about yourself before others have even acknowledged you devalues your work and makes you look more and more like a show-off. It's hard to resist someone who brags about themselves every time you meet them. Even if you stick around for the time being, out of necessity, good people will leave you, including those who would have left in the first place. Avoid unnecessary jealousy by being humble. Genuine and stable people don't feel the need to constantly brag about their successes. They know their worth and don't seek validation from others. Constantly talking about your good deeds or accomplishments can make you seem arrogant, and people may start to avoid you. It's better to let your true character shine through your actions rather than trying to prove yourself with words. People who are genuinely grateful for your kindness or generosity will remember it and return the favor someday, even if you don't reveal it to anyone. Humility and genuine kindness are what make others truly love you, and it's important to cultivate these qualities in yourself rather than rely on self-promotion. Don't talk about how much money you have. There are 3 things in the world that hurt people the most: worry, arguments, and an empty wallet. Of these, an empty wallet hurts the most. So don't talk about how much money you have, even with your closest friends. Human beings get hurt just because someone else has more than you. Even if everyone is clapping in front of you and you think you're happy for them, you're not. It's human nature to look down on people who have less money than you and get jealous when they have more. Especially when an acquaintance who didn't have much more than you suddenly becomes wealthy. The jealousy intensifies. At the same time, it's easy to act as if you deserve more, demanding or expecting things. Eventually, the relationship ends. Never talk about how much money you have, even with your closest friends and family. Don't gossip about other people's shortcomings. Bad-mouthing someone makes you look negative and damages your own reputation. Even if you feel like you're bonding with someone by gossiping, it can lead to suspicion and distrust of you, especially in social situations where trust is important. What you say about others can cause you to reflect on yourself, and negative stories can spread quickly and can damage your social standing. Even when you need to disagree with someone or let them know they're wrong, it's important to approach it tactfully and without direct criticism. Listen to their point of view, empathize with their situation, and speak in a constructive way to help them grow. Don't give unnecessary advice or criticize. This will damage the relationship and lead to disrespect and lack of respect. Instead, build a positive relationship by offering genuine support and care. Each of us has our own personal circumstances. Giving opinions or advice about someone's behavior is not always necessary or helpful. Simply empathizing and listening is enough. Don't talk about your weaknesses. It has been said that everyone is born with an axe in their mouth. Foolish man uses that axe to cut himself with his words. Words come out of the mouth of one and go into the ears of 1,000. Disease enters through the mouth, and anger leaves through the mouth. Even when you are forced to share your weaknesses, you don't have to reveal everything. Don't have deep conversations with people you don't have a deep friendship with. Always be careful with words, because once they're out of your mouth, you can't pick them up again. Think twice before you say something. Is it appropriate for me to say it? And will I regret it? Being a chatterbox won't make you more popular, nor will it get you more recognition. One wrong word can wipe out your hard-earned reputation and image. Some things are better left unsaid, and some things are better left unspoken. If you're not sure if you should say something to someone or not, take a good look at them first, and wait until you are sure of their character. Then it will become clear whether you should tell them or keep it a secret. Humans find comfort in other people's weaknesses and secretly enjoy their misfortunes. Don't think that telling others about your weaknesses will give you insurance. Remember that weaknesses are something you need to overcome, and you can do it on your own, not with someone else's help. Don't talk about your goal. Seeking advice and support from others can be helpful, but people's opinions and perspectives are often different and relative to their own experiences. The most dangerous thing in the world is the advice of the uninitiated. You don't need to be held back by the unfounded judgments and evaluations of people who don't understand you. In the end, it's up to you to create and fulfill your goals. You may be better off keeping your goals to yourself until you've made some progress toward them. Discussing your goals too early can consume unnecessary energy and prevent you from putting in the real effort needed to achieve them. You may also receive criticism or suspicion from people who don't fully understand your goals. Self-restraint is the greatest victory. If someone is saying something bad about you, live with the belief that no one will believe it. Like flies that don't bite where it hurts, toxic people ignore the good in others and look for the bad. So don't associate with the wicked. They will use you as a shield. And don't be one of those flies. No one is more hated than the truth-teller. Do not accept pity, no matter how great your sorrow. Do not accept pity, no matter how great your sorrow, for in that pity are thoughts of contempt. Beware of self-deception. We are what we think we are. Always beware of unwittingly falling into self-deception. Human beings are in bondage to the flesh. Therefore, there is no satisfaction for man unless he is free from desire. If you want to see what a man becomes, look at what he does when he has power. There are three factors that underlie human behavior. They are desires, emotions, and knowledge. Control your negative thoughts and emotions. That's the greatest victory you can have as an individual. First and greatest victory is to conquer yourself. To be conquered by oneself is the greatest humiliation. A wise man speaks when he has something to say, but a fool speaks because he has something to say. An empty cart makes the most noise. The less wisdom, the more chatter. Sometimes silence is the best answer. The reason I am the wisest man in the world is because I know one thing: I know nothing. That I know nothing about anything. Doing the right thing not only empowers you, but it also has the power to lead others in the right direction. Education is about teaching our children to pursue what is right. The direction in which a child begins his education determines his life later. Only a happy person can achieve happiness. Your mind determines your reality. Therefore, if you change your mind, you can change your reality. If you want to be happy, make your mind happy first. Only those who can make their minds happy can achieve happiness. Live your life as if it were a game. The world is boring to those who look at it boringly. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Outward appearances are just a deception. Train your eyes to see the truth beyond reality. Ignorance is the root of all evil, and all good begins with truth. Justice is doing what is right for you with what is right for you. Justice is achieved when each person does the best they can with what they have to do in their position and does not interfere with others or interfere with others. Be kind to everyone you meet. We all have our own uphill battles to fight. With age comes a perception of serenity and freedom. It's only then that attachments begin to soften and we are able to let go of all desires for domination. Those who are calm and happy by nature feel little pressure from age. When you feel gratitude, you can be great, and you will attract other great things. Share this video with your loved ones right now so they too can gain wisdom and courage in their lives.